Hello, first of all, many, many congratulations to CPD and the people who have brought it to this milestone event. And in particular, massive, massive congratulations to Professor Rehman Sobhan and huge admiration, who's been my very first boss for leading CPD and for having a vision from the very beginning for a center where political economy, development issues, and governance concerns could be discussed. And the scholarship that has emerged out of CPD has been truly inspirational. And as Sir just mentioned, I was CPD's very first research associate, and I was a master's student at the Department of International Relations at that time at the University of Dhaka. And I should also like to take this opportunity to mention that two other research associates joined shortly afterwards, Dr. Bina Di Costa, who now teaches at the Australian National University, as she's also a UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights. Also, there was Snigdha Ali from the Department of Economics, and she now works at the Gates Foundation. So CPD actually provided a great learning opportunity for early career researchers like myself. And we were very lucky that there were just the 2-3 of us. And so Professor Sobhan guided us and mentored us very closely. So under his mentorship, we learned to challenge existing narratives, to ask questions, and to filter and analyze responses. It was a great, great privilege. And from 94, I was there until 1996. Then I was again there between 2001 and 2003. And I witnessed with other colleagues the beginnings of many amazing conversations and achievements of CPD. And CPD emerged from essentially a very Dhaka-centric organization to having a nationwide ambit with its dialogue and research. Of course, as we've heard this morning, CPD was the pioneer organization which took the intellectual discourse in Bangladesh to beyond talking about economic growth and economic policy, policy making, to understand the critical role of governance in economic policies and in politics. Making accountability the focus at that time was very critical for Bangladesh. And there was the opportunity to engage with multi-level stakeholders in a reclaimed democratic space in 94-95. Policy making was made a very broad participatory process, drawing upon the experience and expertise of global experts, but keeping the discourse and the process inherently local. So ensuring that people impacted by the policies had an opportunity to have a voice in the discussion, and creating space for very constructive dialogue and finding alternative solutions to issues. And CPD's contribution in Bangladesh has not just been in dialogue or policy advocacy, but in, as we've heard many times this morning, in agenda setting. A very great achievement has been providing very reliable data for evidence-based decision-making and creating space for independent thinking, as I mentioned earlier, not just in Dhaka, but nationwide. And I think CPD is a very strong non-partisan influencer and a reliable partner in Bangladesh's intellectual journey, responding to emerging needs and always being inclusive. I'm very proud and very grateful to be a part of this journey. Thank you.